Everyone, and thank you. Namaskaram, everyone, and thank you so much for joining. Can you all hear me good?
We can hear.
Okay. Okay, yeah, myself, Ambily. As Madhaviji said, I'm from Kerala, but I live in Arizona, US. And thank you so much for this opportunity. And it was nice. It's nice meeting you all. And let's start. Today, the topic I chose is karma because by knowing like all about karma and the things have changed my life significantly in a good way. And honestly, I started enjoying life after learning that only. And I got that knowledge from Pradeep sir's video about karma. And so, like, what specifically was impactful in my life was like, especially after hearing the people who give the most challenges in our life in a bad way are maybe they can be like the best friends in the other world because they're trying to help us. And this is like a very much clear, especially after we learning or after we knowing more about soul planning. We can see in certain cases, like the people who are hurting this particular client is like initially reluctant to say the words they are asking them to say or to behave in a particular way. They are like, no, I cannot do that to you. It's very hurtful. And then this soul is like, but I want you to do this thing to me. I want you to use these kinds of hurting words to me. Then only I can learn the lesson that I wanted to. Then only I can progress in my soul evolution. So that single aspect, like that thing, have like just like I implemented in my life and thought from that aspect that changed my life like anything, literally enjoying life. And so I chose this topic. And because I wanted to take it out to as many people as possible, because people can change their life like anything. And I'm using PowerPoint presentation today. Let me share it. One second. Can you all see my screen good?
I can see the screen. Karma.
Yes, yes, yes. That's it.
Yes. Maybe you can put it in a presentation mode. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, so as I said, this is my favorite topic, and I'm sure it will be beneficial to everyone if we take the specific points and implement it in our life. Now, let's jump into the topic. What is karma? Karma is basically any kind of actions related to feeling, thinking, speaking, and doing. And for any of these actions, there is a consequence, which is called karmic account. We also call it karmic debt. And there is a beautiful law, very simple yet very profound, law of karma, which is what you do comes back to you. Very simple. If you do good, your life will be good now or even like in the future lifetimes. Or if you do bad, we can expect suffering. So, with that understanding, it's a very simple. We can act accordingly. We'll get into the details of that. And now we saw it start with the feeling thinking. And we all know we all behave differently, and the basis for the thinking, etc. And we think differently. Each person is unique. Why? What causes each person to think differently and speak differently and behave differently? And there are two factors for that, and maturity level of the soul. Let's see one by one. First one is vasana. Vasana is nothing but habitual tendencies or mental imprints from past life. Let's see a couple of examples, then we get a clear idea about like what it is. Say like a person with the dominant feature of anger in the past lives may have anger issues, most probably will have anger issues in the present life also without any obvious reason or without any reason. We say obvious reason because there is a reason there, the vasana. The mental imprint of anger makes him behave that way. Another one is, say, if a person was slave in one lifetime, and even if he has all kinds of authority in this lifetime, he will still feels like someone is overpowering him. So that's due to the vasana within him. And this is how it works. The vasanas leads to desires, and this desires leads to thoughts, and thoughts leads to actions. And of course, for every action, there is a consequence. And the circle continues. So that's about vasana. Now let's see the next one. Maturity level of the soul. Here, like our human body has age, our soul also has age. And this is determined by like how many lifetimes we have taken. So it's of different types, like from the beginning, like from the very beginning of incarnation. Incarnation is the first time when we get a human body, and the repeated, like the lifetimes comes after the first one is reincarnation. So from the first human life, it start like infant soul, then it progress to baby soul, then to young soul, mature soul, old soul, transcendental soul, and the final one is Buddhahood. So it start with infant soul and end in Buddhahood. It takes an average of around 350 to 400 lifetimes to get to the Buddhahood stage, but it varies and it depends upon how fast we are learning lessons. Then only we can progress to the next level. Let's see one by one. The first one is, or we can take the first two together, infant and baby soul. So here, these souls are more focused on body pleasures and material pleasures. They are behind survival, comfort, sensory enjoyment. They do anything for that. Their only goal is their focus is on body, and their only focus is on material pleasures. They know only that much. That's a golden point, because it doesn't matter at what level the soul is. Everyone is work in progress, and everyone is perfect at their level. So we can say, oh, he's a baby soul or she's an infant soul, that's why she's behaving like this. We can't do that. They are perfect at their level. And now comes the next one, young soul. Here the soul is more focused on the mind pleasures. The soul is behind money, name, fame, power, all those things. So the first two are focused on body, and the third one is focused on mind. And when the next one, that's more progressed one, more evolved one, mature soul. Here, the soul seeks peace and balance in life and thinks from the heart space. Means more kindness, compassion, love, all those things. The soul does not want to hurt anything else, and he lives an ethical life and more service oriented. He does more physical services. And by the end of the old mature soul, the soul think, well, I have everything. But yet I'm not happy. Why? Here is the start of old soul. Old soul is a very evolved soul. So basically, the spiritual inquiry starts here. And this soul starts to question life, universe, suffering, inequality, why, all this suffering in the world. Why God punishes some people, like people doing bad things and they are living happily. There are like good people very kind and loving people, and they are suffering like anything. Why is this inequality? Why all this suffering? Why is God doing that? All those questioning starts here. And at this stage, this soul tries to gather as much knowledge as possible, the spiritual knowledge. So he reads spiritual books and listens to teachings and discourses and goes from guru to guru. So basically tries to acquire as much as knowledge. And in this stage also, the soul goes through multiple lifetimes. In each stage, the soul has to go through multiple lifetimes to get mature and progress. So after a certain period, actually, the person feels frustrated. Well, I have all this knowledge. Why am I still not experiencing any peace? And here he understands the knowledge, acquiring knowledge about the spirituality will not give him the peace, the experience of the peace. Rather, he has to experience it in himself. How can he get it? Through meditation. So basically, his practical spirituality starts there, the meditation starts there. And that was the stage, the questioning stage was the enlightenment before enlightenment. Enlightenment is like finding the truth within ourselves, which is peace. The experience is peace and happiness. Now, towards the end of so basically the soul started meditation and then he gets into intense meditation. And towards the end of the old soul level, this person achieves enlightenment. So he is free from ego. He is free from that birth, death cycle. And basically, this is the completion of the soul, the old soul journey. And here, this stage is also called Arihant. This person is called Arihant. Ari in Sanskrit means like enemy. Hant means killing. So basically killing enemy. Who are our real enemies? The things within us, the anger, hatredness, all those things. So basically here Arihant means like he is out of all that suffering, like he is beyond that point, he won those enemies. So basically out of ego. Now, just because the soul enlightened, the journey does not stop there. It continues because he needs to perfect the enlightenment experience. Here comes enlightenment after enlightenment. So here the soul comes back as for the transcendental stage. Here he comes back consciously as a spiritual teacher to share the wisdom with others. So whatever we are learning in our life, we acquire that knowledge like through lesson learning. Whatever we are learning, that's like a permanent thing in the soul, and the soul has to share that with the others. And that starts actually at the mature soul level. And the spiritual teacher comes back and shares wisdom. Even though he was out of ego, there are like some residues of egos there. So in this time, the soul clears, or the soul like consciously clears the residues. And next comes Buddhahood, the final lifetime. And here the soul is like a perfect and is a complete master, like completely dedicate the life to share the spiritual wisdom only. And Buddhahood, that's a last lifetime. So that's all about the soul evolution. So because of the vasanas, different vasanas and different soul levels, each of us behave differently. And the golden point is everyone is perfect at their level, and also everyone is in like a work in progress. Now, knowing this, let's see the types of karmas. Mainly, there are three types of karmas: Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma, and Agami karma. Let's see one by one. First one is Sanchita karma. This is like a total reservoir of all karmas from all lifetimes. So basically, from the first incarnation, whatever, as I said, like whatever actions we do, there is a consequence, which is karmic account. And all those accounts are in the Sanchita karma. This is comparable to a bank account of all the past actions. And till we clear all these Sanchita karma, we cannot get out of the birth-death cycle. But it is impossible, or maybe it's like very difficult to finish all the karmas in one lifetime. So we have to take multiple lifetime. So what the soul does is, before each lifetime, the soul does some planning, like what are the things I need to learn in this lifetime, what are the karmic debts I need to clear. So let's do that. So basically the soul say, if this is the sanchita karma, soul takes a portion of that to bring it for the present lifetime, and soul only chooses that with the help of spirit guides and other souls. And the same soul plans like the challenges too, and if he needs help, can get it from the spirit guides too. That's why we said like all the challenges we only plan it at this time. So basically the portion of the sanchita karma chosen for this lifetime is called prarabdha karma, and these karmas are destined to happen, and we call it destiny. But we do have the freedom to use the free will to respond or react to the prarabdha karma. What happens is that here we are like a very conscious, the soul is very conscious, like what am I taking from my karmic account, either to clear the karmic debt or to learn some lesson or to progress, like to do it as a service, to get evolved in the soul stage. And the soul is very conscious of that, aware of that. But once we born, we forget about it. And then we don't know anything about it. Then most of the time we react to it. So basically, prarabdha or prarabdha karma, whatever way it brings, defines your script, but not your response. Here we have two choices. We can either say, if this is the sanchita karma, prarabdha karma, we can either respond to it or and get rid of the karma or learn the lesson, whatever it is, or we can react to that. Here is the role of kriyamana karma. Kriyamana karma is how we respond to present circumstances and challenges. Like as I said, we can react or respond. For example, you may face betrayal as part of karmic account, but we have two choices. We can either respond it by forgiving, or we can react it by taking revenge. So basically, we are with the Kriyamana karma, we are creating more karmic account for the future lifetimes. That's why if we have all this knowledge, whenever a life challenge comes, we can think, well, I'm going through a life challenge. That means I am clearing some karmic debt, and I'm going to be free from that karmic debt as well as the suffering associated with that karma. So my life will be changed after that. Let me go through it. Let me go through it and accept it. So that's our choice. And now comes agami karma. The only karma we have full control on how to do what to do with the free will. Because this is like whatever we are doing now. So remember the law of karma. What we give comes back to us. So we can consciously do good things. If we are planting good seeds here, we get beautiful flowers in the future, or beautiful flowers in the, or beautiful fruits in the future lifetimes. So here, by knowing this law, by knowing that we have the free will to do that, we can choose to do more and more good karmas now. And we know the karmas are through thoughts, words, and actions. So we can change our thinking pattern, our way of speaking, what kind of words we are saying. And if our words, if it hurts others or not, or how does it impact others, and we can consciously work based on that actions, do good things. So basically, we are planting seeds for future lifetimes. If we have, like, even though I said in Prarabdha Karma, we have the choice to, we have the freedom to bring whatever in the Sanchita Karma. Remember, we should have enough, like, good things there to bring good things. If we have like about like a 75% of bad karmic account there, 25% of good karmic account there, we cannot say I will bring 80% of good only, because we don't have that much account there. So we can put more good things in there, and then we have the choice to bring more good things in there. Or by doing it like a karma yoga, like without any expectation, we can choose like not to have any kind of karmas either. That's a different topics. So do it without like the ownership. So basically, this determines the future life experience. Now we know all these karmas. There is Sanchita karma, total reservoir. Then there is Prarabdha karma. We choose to bring it for the present lifetime. Then there is Agami karma, that whatever we are doing now will be for the future. And now, so whatever happened is happened. We have definitely so much karmic debt or karmic account. How can we settle it? Definitely, we can do some karmic settlement. The first thing we need to understand there is karma is not a punishment. Golden words. Karma or karmic account is not a punishment, meaning the life challenges in our life is not a punishment. There is no injustice in God's kingdom. This is like whatever we are going through, good or bad, we only did it. Even if it's good, it's our good karmic account. But if it's bad, something we have done somewhere to someone in some lifetime, knowingly or unknowingly, it's coming back now. Let's close the account. Till we learn the lesson, it doesn't matter how many lifetimes it takes, we will not get out of that karmic account or that karmic loop. Now, having this understanding in place, we can do two things to settle the karma: lesson learning and service. Now, why do we need two things? Let me tell you something. Example, say person A kills person B. Right after killing person B, person A realizes that that was a bad karma, I shouldn't have done that. And this recognition can happen either right after the karma is done, or like in some lifetime when a life challenge occurs. And when this realization occurs, we should learn the lesson to settle the account. So here in this case, what did person A did to person B? He killed the person. Basically, it's like a killing himsa. So what's a lesson he needs to learn? Ahimsa, non-killing. So he recognized that lesson and he implemented it in his life. So just mere understanding is not enough to get out of the karmic loop. We do have to implement that in our life. So this person implement the ahimsa principle, the non-killing, non-violence principle in his life. Not only human beings, I will not hurt or kill anything. I will not hurt anything. So then he will be out of the karmic loop because he learned the lesson. Still, since he killed person B's family had to go through a lot of suffering in different ways. So who is responsible for that? Basically, person A. So he has karmic residues because of that. And to get rid of the karmic residues, he has to do service. That's the role of service. So basically, to get out of the karmic loop, he needs lesson learning. And to clear the karmic residue, he has to do service. Now, let's see one by one. First one is lesson learning. As I said, when you recognize the lesson to be learned, you're out of the karmic loop. Now, how do we know what lesson to learn with each challenge? For that, we need a lot of awareness, Then only we will be able to figure that out. How can we be more aware? Meditation. We really feel the inner guidance, or we can like definitely get it from the inside. We hear it, or like we will have like a clear recognition of like what to learn from which one. And now, service, the very important thing is like doing it in a witness mode. We should not expect anything back, even as appreciation. We can do things, but do it in a witness mode. It should give a joy for us. When we do some kind of service, it should give like we should be happy inside. And just for that purpose, we can do service without expecting anything else. There are two types of services: physical service and spiritual service. Physical service, we all know, like most of us do that too, like feeding hungry, or like giving clothes to the needy people, building houses, or like the hospitals, roads, orphanages, etc. for people, or like helping people with the hospital bills or food, like when they are suffering. All those things comes under physical service. Spiritual service is like whatever like knowledge you can share about spirituality to others, like reading, explaining the meaning of scriptures and how we can implement that in our life, and or like a teaching meditation, teaching practical spirituality. All those things comes under spiritual service. Now, physical service is very much needed, and we have to do that. And when we compare these two, physical and spiritual service, spiritual service is because it is like we are planting the root of we are watering the root of a plant. When we give that nourishment to the root, the whole tree or the whole plant grows a very, very healthy. Spiritual service is like that. It helps the person to become more independent and to experience or develop like to develop like in a holistic way, or help with the holistic growth for a deeper purpose, helps with the soul evolution, everything. So physical service is very much needed, and but spiritual service can help the person to grow like in a holistic way, develop in a holistic way. So now we saw all these, and with all this understanding, like we don't want to do the blame game. That person is doing that to me, this person is doing this to me, that hurt me. First of all, we only planned it, and everyone is work in progress, different soul level vasana, so they behave accordingly, they talk accordingly, and they're doing whatever they know. Like I say, we can say like a people, like I say, someone is coming and saying, hey, you behave like a Buddha. Can we do that? At least I know I cannot do that, because my knowledge level is not at that level. My experience level is not at that level. Same way, we should consider that for all the soul levels, or like starting from infant soul. So no blame game. And by understanding the law of karma, what you give comes back to you. We can act accordingly. And for whatever we have done so far, knowingly or unknowingly, we can do karmic settlement by learning lesson and also by doing service. And if we do all these, if we like practically like implement all these things in our life, literally we can celebrate our life. Literally we can celebrate our life. And that's all. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining. I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ambily ji. It was a wonderful presentation. I have noted down some of the points with Sanchita Karma and Kriyaman Karma, Agami Karma, and also, yeah, I also learned it, this baby souls and everything I have also presented. It's very beautifully and basically I'll ask later, maybe I'll ask all others to unmute themselves for the questions, because I have one question regarding that, so we can discuss that one. So I would like to
Yeah, sure.
ask others, please, and thank you so much. Anyone would like to ask any question regarding the karma? We all know about the karma, but there's many things to learn. So
I want to know in
please.
where I am in my karma.
So Ambily, you have to take over.
What was that?
I want to know in what step I am in my in my action, because I control my anger. I don't get angry. Even if I am hurt, I say that's okay. Doesn't matter. And I don't get angry anymore, or I don't shout anymore. And I've changed the way I deal with my eldest son, especially. He can be very hard to deal with, but I am very calm and quiet with him. I don't react at all. So, so many things like that. For example, there's going to be a wedding in India, and I cannot go because of my disability. And people are saying, "Oh, sorry, you can't come." But I don't feel, oh, I got to go. I'm fed. No, I don't feel like that. I can't go means I can't go. That is my attitude. It doesn't upset me or anything like that. Okay? This is not the first wedding I have not gone. This will be about the second wedding I'm not going. And it doesn't upset me at all. Maybe 6 years ago or 7 years ago, it would have upset me very badly. Okay?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely, it's actually hard to say like a specifically like in what level, but definitely it sounds like you are at a higher level because just that thing response rather than reacting. It's such a hard thing. It's
Yeah.
it's only like an evolved soul can do that. So basically, you are at the higher level and things happening like a wedding. Everyone loves to join a wedding. And usually, in general, like people get so sad if they can't go. But for
Mm.
you also, well, it's not happening. It's not happening. That's it. Basically, that's like you are accepting the situation as it is.
That's right.
So, yeah, so that's like you are at a higher stage, but specifically, it's hard to say. And also, it seems like if we are looking at things, we can see like sometimes we are in different levels because different times we behave differently.
Yes.
So so that's all I can say. You are at a higher level, definitely, with all the behaviors and the response thing, everything. Yeah,
And
keep going.
and I
Right.
got lot of disabilities, okay, because I cannot uh, walk very well. I need sometimes help. You know, I don't go out because I need ha- I I need somebody to be with me so that I don't fall down. And but I say my prayers, I do my meditation, I read. That's how I spend my time. I'm telling myself, oh my God, look at all those people are going and I cannot go, when I'm invited because of my disability. I don't feel that way.
Maybe that was the purpose of your disability. When we know more about soul planning, it's very interesting, like how people plans the life challenges, even
Yes.
the like the disability or physical illness, the soul plan either to clear some debt or like to learn some lesson.
Okay.
See, like from what you say, I can see like how many things you learn from that, and
Yes.
also like say like you have cared for others so much in
Ye-
the past lifetimes,
Yes.
so now the
Mm.
soul needs a balance. The soul is like a just experience, so whatever happens as a person, if good things happens we are like very happy, if
Mm.
bad things happens we are so sad, and I already can see you are like beyond that point. And
Mm.
but at the soul level, It is just an experience. There is no good or bad there. It is just an experience.
Yes.
So the soul wants to experience different levels. So
Okay.
maybe you were like a very, very healthy person, like a very active, all those in different lifetimes or many lifetimes. Then your soul wanted to experience how a disability will feel. And
Okay.
also, you cared for others people, and how is the experience of being cared for, like when others care for you. So
Yes.
probably you chose that
Mm.
for them to clear some karmic debt or to learn the lesson and for you to experience and help
Yes.
the others. Yeah,
Mm.
great.
Okay.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Maltiji, for asking the question. And yeah, we all are there here. So me also sometimes I never go for weddings. It's not only you because of the disability. Even I'm healthy enough. I'm not going anywhere because it's it's the flights are so expensive and we don't get holidays. So it's not
Yeah.
that easy. So we all have that soul lessons. What Ambiliji said that maybe we should not attend those weddings. Actually,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, Suresh, please unmute yourself. Good to see you.
Namaste, Namaste Madhaviji, Namaste Ambliji.
Namaste.
Namaste.
It's so nice to hear your speech on law of karma. In fact,
Thank you.
once I have given a speech on the same subject in Beam. This is Suresh here, Ambliji. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice meeting you.
Okay. Yeah. So you're from Germany now, or from where are you from
From
now?
US. I live in
US.
US. Yeah.
Okay. So nice of you. Very professionally you have expressed it, and it's like certain poems we forget, no. But when we
Yeah.
listen again, we it's a very useful. The moment seen the karma, your brochure in the Beam group, I decided to attend, and I almost attended. I heard everything, and very neatly, very relaxedly, you have expressed it, and thank you so much indeed. And how I see this law of karma is Sanjita karma, Prarabdha karma, all this okay. Now, what is next? Let me do all good things, good deeds,
Yes.
attending more upanyas, reading all, spiritual books, practicing more and more and more and more, and meditation, and do all good deeds as much as possible. Get away from all the negative. And I think this Agama Karma will really take care of me. So that's what I'm really practicing it. No, whatever happened has happened. Whatever Sanji means in Malayalam, bag.
Yes.
I'm also my mom is from Kerala, so I know
Oh,
Malayalam.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think you are also from Kerala. Ambili means
Yes, I'm from Kerala. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Ambili means moon, no?
Yes.
Okay. So your class also with blessed moonlight. So it has given the light to our our perception to what's all about law of karma. And I look at this karma. The entire karma theory is even the prarabdha and Sanchita karma. All I'm putting it as past life. I have no control over it. Whatever happened is
Yes.
happened. What I
Mm-hmm.
did in the last Janma and all, wow, what can I do? What can I do now? Okay, I can, all those debits can be converted as credit only upon doing my good deeds. That's the only option I have. So what are all those good deeds? Not by going to temple or no. Okay, I can feed. Even if I feed poor people, also if I am doing it with an intention to get the punya, then the purpose is it won't work out. So
Yes. Yes.
finally I found this meditation is the best way. Now, my humble one humble question to Ambliji I have is, uh, will my all this karmic account would be settled if I'm very regular to meditation? How meditation and this karmic theory is intercorrelated?
Okay.
Give a light over it.
Yeah, yeah. Meditation, first of all, gives us like a so much awareness. So with the awareness, one aspect is like with the awareness, we can like remember I said when like a learning lesson, so we don't know like what lesson to learn for what situation. So this awareness can help with that. And also there is another thing. There is like in Vedanta, it says this Jnanagni can burn all the karma. Jnanagni is the awareness. So that
Okay.
happens. And another aspect is like our ethereal body, it has all the prarabdha karma things, like a part of
Okay.
it. So when we do meditation, that cosmic energy clears the etheric body. So basically, that karmic account is also taken care of. So that's how it helps with the cleaning of karmic debt.
So to put in a nutshell, can I just understand like this that with meditation, to some extent, all those past karmic account would be cleared. Can I understand like that?
Can you say that one more time, please, with the
To
meditation?
put it in a nutshell, can I just understand in as a theory, and I think through meditation, my past karmic account would be cleared through mainly through meditation. Is that okay? Can I just understand like that?
In different ways, yeah, through
Yeah.
meditation and then like a byproduct in different ways. Yes, it can, but like intense meditation, not like a
Okay.
15 or 20 minutes,
No,
intense meditation. Yes, we can take care of it. Yeah.
wonderful. So kind of you. Thank you so much, Ambily. You have given a
Thank you.
wonderful gift. You have given me a wonderful gift from US.
Yeah.
You know what's the
Thank
gift?
you.
You have given the gift of wisdom. And Madhaviji will again, punish me if I tell the truth. I was only a listener here, and she is the one encouraged me and persuaded me to start taking sessions and all. Now for PMC Malayalam, I'm regular. I'm taking care of that with my YouTube and all this. I became so busy to take care of their PMC Malayalam group. It's in
Okay, okay.
yeah, from Trivandrum. When they have office and all this, so I went there for a session. I took class for a couple of days. So it was very interesting. Since I am also a writer, I connect literature and spirituality. So in a better capsule, I I shared with others. So people are very much interested. So I'm so happy to see Madhaviji also here. She's a very good encourager and a motivator. Wherever I go, she doesn't like me telling her name, but I couldn't stop out of gratitude. She only taught me what is gratitude. So how can I
Yeah,
stop telling it? So thank you, Madhaviji. Thank you, Ambili. So nice of you. We look
I know,
forward
I know.
to we look forward for you to continue your sessions like this. Definitely, I'll be attending because when
Sure.
you're very relaxed mode. I felt I am in a flight, not in the train or bus. Very relaxed mode, without noise, without confusion, very clarity, very the presentation is very clear. You have answer for all this and your reference about past and the present and about meditation, all this because all the spirituality has to boil down to meditation and very clearly you have highlighted the importance of significance of meditation and hats off to you, Amliji. Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you so
kind
much.
of you.
Thank
So
you.
kind of you. Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you,
Namaste.
Madhavji. Thank
Thank
you,
you so much,
Madhavji. Namaste.
Suresh. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
the
And
you. Thank you.
Madhavi ji,
wonderful
I know
questions.
she's like always care about others. Like she asks questions to Pradeep ji, like why people are suffering like this. How can I help them? How can I help them? I
Yeah.
can't do that. I know she's always
Yeah. You
behind
also
that.
attended
That's
TOT, is it?
Yeah.
You also attended
yeah,
TOT?
yeah. We all are TOT
Oh,
participants, and we all are class friends, I would say.
What
okay,
about,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
please
yeah,
tell
and
me.
okay.
you can see that how relaxed they are, and we all did
Yeah.
signature retreats as well. Ambiliji, you
Okay.
also did done signature retreat?
No, actually I couldn't
You have to
attend
do.
that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I have to do that now. Yeah.
Yes, the
Yes,
10-day
yes.
silence has given us a lot of insights,
Yeah.
Sureshji. So
Yeah. Yeah.
meditative, intense meditation, like as she mentioned it, the more and more
Yeah.
intense we do the meditation, the more and more the karmic accounts are getting settled. We can see that. The
Mm.
when we
Okay.
bring that awareness, just try sometimes, experiment like one
Yeah.
or two
But
hours,
one more thing
like
I
I
can tell
discussed.
you, I met an artist 3 days back. I met her in a flight and she invited me to her workshop. I went there and she said from morning 6 o'clock to till now, I never spoke. I'm in silence. I'm just drawing. 10 to 12 hours. She doesn't speak. And she says, you people are simply sitting, but I'm doing something with my meditation. I'm calling it as meditation. So going back to Patriji's certain views, he says anything you do with mindfulness, it is almost equal to better meditation, intense meditation.
Yes.
Only. She doesn't know anything. She says whether it's rains outside. whether it is the climate is minus 21, I mean minus 2 or 3. I don't care. I'm just drawing. She doesn't take lunch, nothing, not even a drop of water. She stands there and 12 hours. So how do you look at it? She claims to be a meditation, but how do you look at it? This.
It is meditation because she is
Mm.
like totally involved with that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, no thoughts. Meditation
Yes.
is like the goal is like a no thought state.
No
So
thoughts.
she's at
Yeah.
that level. Yeah, she is doing kind of I mean, it's a type of meditation too,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
if you see Suresh, like Thich Nhat Hanh, when you read this book, when you and always Thich Nhat Hanh always says when we are watching the raindrops, that is also a meditation, a kind of meditation, because you're completely your whole mindfully with that watching the raindrops. So some people are dancing, and some people are like painting. So they're involved completely in it without any thoughts. So that
Yeah.
way we are into that meditative state. So this is one of the form of meditation.
Uh,
So we
uh,
can call it as. Yeah.
Madhuri,
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Madhuri,
Malti ji.
Thank you.
where can I find the Pradeepji's recordings or anything
I'll
like
send
that?
you.
Okay.
I'll send you the series of recordings and
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
thank you so much.
yeah, I'll
Thank
do
you.
that. Thank you so much, Malti ji. Thank you so much, Suresh ji. Yeah, Sujata
Thank
ji,
you.
please unmute yourself. Thank you. It was a wonderful question, Suresh ji.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Namaste Madhaviji. Nice to see you. And Ambily ji, thank you very much. Thank you. Very nicely explained. And every time I listen to the karmas, and one point, new point, get into my mind. Yes, this is this has to be done. This is the point. Every time the subject karma is so vast, so deep. Every time we listen it, we usually get a new point. So, Ambili, you explained so well, so nicely. Very, very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. It was nice, very nice to listen you. Thank you very much. I
Thank you
have
so much,
listened many
Sujata ji.
times. I have listened many times the topic karma, and this time this topic brings some new points also. Your explanation brings some new points. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you very
Thank
much.
you. Yeah, yeah. As like you were saying, like we learn all these things, and when we hear, we remember, okay, I have to do this, but then we forget. So what I have done is I have done like all these karma and life related points in a big poster card and put it in my kitchen window. So whenever there is like something like if he comes, I just go stand there and read it. Good.
It's
Yeah.
just like a
Yes.
rehearsal of our mind.
Yeah.
May I know, Ambuliji, what you write? What we should write? You tell me, please teach us.
Right, like maybe I can send a picture to Madhaviji and Madhaviji can share.
But you just brief. You can brief to me
Yeah, yeah,
roughly.
yeah. It's like when a life challenge comes,
Okay.
understand that or remember that like it is like our karmic account, one of the karmic debt is getting cleared off and you're going to be free from the suffering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
things like that. Yeah,
Mm. Okay,
yeah.
wonderful. I think my wife will not permit me to put all this in the kitchen. Maybe in the guest room I can put where I sit
Yes.
and read and just meditate.
Yeah. Kitchen is
It
my
is her,
territory, so I
it is
can do
her queen,
that.
not kingdom, her queendom. So we are
Yeah.
Can
not
you,
supposed to even enter there. It is her territory.
Madhuri, can you put this up in the Beam meditation group?
Yeah, I'll put it. Malti ji, I'm just a Madhavi. No, geez.
Oh, no, gee. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like your daughter. I told you already. I have somebody to talk about. Yeah,
I
Sujata ji, please
know.
unmute yourself. Yeah.
No, I don't know how we met and how close we have become. I would say our souls have joined together because,
True.
eh, because I don't know. When I see you or when I talk to you or talk with you or anything, there is a kind of togetherness.
Mm.
uh,
I feel same.
Togetherness.
I feel the
Together,
Yeah.
same.
togetherness. Oh,
Mm.
even if I only talk for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but the feeling is so different, so different. And I tell myself, I wish she would ring me often.
Yes, I'll do that. Because as you know
But
that I
I
was
also
coughing.
know you're a very, you're doing so many things, okay? So me expecting it is wrong. It's not
No,
correct.
I'll call. It's just a call, right? So it's
Yeah.
just 2-3 minutes every day call. I used to call my mom like every day. I'll call you up only because of my cough. I thought I'll just take a break. And now I
Yes.
got better. No, I'll call you
No,
after the
no, no.
session. At
I
least
want
call.
you to get better completely.
Yes, I'm better now. It's really good. Thank you.
I don't want you, you've gone through a lot of experiences in India, and you went for courses in India. So I want you to get better.
Yes. I will also take a session on all of them. And yeah, and we can also talk about in a session like how this retreat was, how the silence has really helped me, because this was the first time I did it, and it was like very intense and 10 days. So all this I'll put it in in
Yes.
one session. But I will give Sujata madam to ask a question, and I'll call you. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for
Thank you.
interrupting. Sorry for interrupting. It's 11 o'clock in India, so I'll just take a break with thanks to all
Thank
of you.
you.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Let me say
Sujata.
bye to you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Ambliji. Thank you, Madhuji.
Sure.
Namaste to all
Thank
of
you.
you. Namaste to
Thank
all
you.
of you. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, Sujata ma'am,
Thank you,
sorry, we
Madhu.
were just interrupting you. Please go on.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I finished.
You finished. Okay, wonderful. So anyone
Yeah.
else, friends and masters, would
Can
like to
I
ask
speak?
any question? Pardon me?
I want to say something, and
Yeah, please.
if I can do that. Thank you so much to Ambily,
Namaskar.
and
Yeah.
beautiful
Thank you.
name, beautiful name. Thank you so much for actually giving a concise account of karma and how it works. That's very good and fantastic. And my question is, I think I asked before somewhere else, but my question is, by the time you learn these things, you're maybe over 50. And then the rest of the life, nobody knows how much time you have. And I feel it's so unfair, of any life or any person hasn't had enough time to say clear at least some of the karma, because the knowledge comes much later and we are not conscious of our own karmic balance. So what can we do?
It's actually okay. Maybe this is the time destined for us to know all these things. Who knows? Maybe we only planned it, but it doesn't matter, because even there are like a people, like I have heard about a scientist who's like he's like more than 80, I mean 85 or something, and he was like an atheist, but I think Pradeep sir only said this, and then he went to the ashram to drop his wife off. Wife was like a totally in meditation and everything. And it was like only a short period. So he didn't want to go back. So the wife said, just come and sit for 1 hour and you don't even have to do meditation. But when the meditation started, he did it. And in that 1 hour, he had a huge change. The whole, like all this lifetime, he wasn't behind any of this. He didn't believe any of this. He was just focused on science. And then like from there he's like, well, I see like a big change inside. Then he focused intensely on meditation. I don't remember from where did I hear it. One of the masters only said it. Then he did intense meditation and actually he attained enlightenment. So it doesn't matter like what age we know about all this, just implement it right away in our life and do more and more meditation. Meditation is like a fundamental thing that's needed for all this. So do maximum meditation as much as possible, and now we have all this knowledge, implement it like as much as possible in our daily life. That will take care of it. Do like what we can. So that's like a do your best and leave the rest. do
Yeah,
our best, whatever we can, and leave
yeah.
the rest for the universe. Yeah.
Very good. That's good advice. Thank you. That's very good and
Sure.
sensible. Yeah. So we can tell others also, people ask and so many questions. We teach so many things, but we don't have always know all the answers. So when we get some right answers, like you said now, that will be good to help others also. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Dr.
much.
Lingeshwar Garu. Thank you. Yeah, masters, anyone would like to ask anything? So here's my question, Ambiliji.
Yeah, yeah.
As you know, I'll also have a hands up again here. Actually, when there is a slaughter, and for example, he don't know, and he has to do this job because he needs to have his family, and it is his responsible. But he's not aware about that he's doing the karma. Then how he needs to come out of this loop? At that stage, for him, the duty matters, and he needs to feed the family and the responsibility. So he's not aware about it.
So basically, this person is doing something bad or hurtful to others to
Yeah,
make money to feed the family.
it's not for others. I mean to say, he's killing the animals, or slaughter. Like he's just like slaughtering only the animals, where people who eat non-vegetarians and all. But that guy, he's just doing the job because somebody has given the job for him, and then he don't know that he's into that karmic loop. So basically, he's not eating, but he's doing the job. So
So how does it affect or what's,
yeah,
yeah?
how does it affect, and how does he need to come out, because he is not aware about this?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. First of all, he is
Yes,
not aware of that.
that goes for all the butchers in the world,
Yes,
the
that's
entire
why
lot
that's
of
my
butchers.
question.
Yeah,
It's not I'm asking for one person here, so I'm just
yeah.
true.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, yeah,
Please.
definitely. First of all, he is not aware that it is a bad karma. So basically, he is doing what he knows from his knowledge level. He is doing what's his primary purpose? Take care of the family and take care of like his life. So he is doing that from his knowledge level. The thing is that karma, if definitely there is karma for karmic account for that, but the intensity is less. If I or you or any of us, like knowing this theory, what you do comes back to you, and you are not supposed to kill or hurt anything else, because we all are one, all are part of divine. By even after knowing that, if you are doing that karma, the intensity is very, very high. So even though he has a karmic debt there, the intensity is less. But and there may be like at his soul level, he should be able to understand, right? Where like if the person is like an infant or baby soul, they may not even understand that. So he has to get to that stage, and then even after knowing that it's a bad karma, hurting others, then still he does that, the intensity will be very, very high. That's what it is. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And Dr. English Garu, this is my question for all. Like I'm not just
All the,
asking
yeah,
for,
yeah, yeah.
yes, and you're right. Like, so that person is not aware about it, and he's a basic soul. That's the reason why, probably infant soul. That's why. So then he's building up the karmas then. Okay, got it. So there's one more thing. With the same thing, when a doctor is more mature, like in more, maybe he's an advanced soul, he knows things, and he's saving and he's doing the service. The doctors who are like, there are some patients who are very disabled, or they are mentally retarded or anything, and they would like to kill themselves. Like, there is a in Switzerland, it seems there is a law that the person can be killed, or the doctors can give the injection and that can be killed. So what happened to that doctor then? Because he's an advanced soul, he knows, and he's doing a very good service, but again, he is also doing the job there. And this is willingly, this patient is coming because I cannot take this pain anymore. So that patient is going to that doctor and trying to kill himself. I know killing ourselves is also a bad karma for that patient for sure, but what happens to that doctor then?
The doctor
Okay.
also has to pay for that karma, because nowhere in medicine, the first oath that we take is do no harm and always help. And that is the motto for all physicians, surgeons, and anybody. And I'm totally against this euthanasia laws. They're trying to
Euthanasia.
make it a
Okay.
law.
Thank you.
And I've
Euthanasia.
signed against it. I've signed so many petitions against it. And because there is a
Euthanasia.
great possibility of it being misused, you see. Say somebody is very old and bedridden or something like that, their relatives might want to just dispose of them, and the patient may not be even able to speak, may not be in a condition to speak or express anything, say yes or no. Their faculties may not be great, and these relatives, or the family, whatever, for monetary reasons, they want the house or the things or the wealth, and they can do this, you see. So I'm totally against it. And
True.
recently, many times I've read in books also, no kind of suicide is allowed, because if you do a suicide and you help, say a doctor helps on that, he takes that bad karma as well. But we have no right to do. We have no right to take somebody's life, and God
True.
knows when he has to take, he will take. God will take that life whenever is correct. Everything is all determined anyway. And we have no right to do that.
True. But my
Whatever the
question here,
suffering.
Dr. Lingeshwari Garu, like my question here is that patient is struggling so much, then he because he got his disabilities and he cannot do anything, and
Yeah.
he don't see any future for him, and he's not able to cope up with that, whatever the diseases or whatever the handicap, whatever he has, he decide himself to, okay, I'll end up my life here. So that was from the patient's wish here. It's not from the family, or it's not from.
Yeah, patient can wish that, but we don't know what his or her karma was. Maybe that was part
I
of
agree.
his or her karma. We
True.
don't know.
So
And
no matter what,
we
this is
don't
not
have any
allowed.
authority over somebody's life. The only thing we can do is help them, support them, give them as much relief as you can, and look after their basic needs, and so on, you see. I don't think the euthanasia laws are ethical, and nor karmically looking again. That is not correct. That karma will come on us, will come on the doctor who's doing it.
Okay, got it.
Look,
I thank you so
okay.
much, Dr. Mishri. Yeah, that was my
But
concern.
say,
Yeah.
but when that patient, right, cannot
Yeah.
even move out of the bed, he's soiling the bed, he's doing that. When he gets up, he walks and he soils everywhere and everything. He may not want to live like that.
Yes, this is what my concern is also, Maltiji. You
Yeah,
understood. That's right.
He may
the
not
thing
want
is
to live
that,
like that. Soiling the bed, soiling wherever he's walking, peeing everywhere. He has no control over anything, any physical or mental ability to control it.
That is what he has chosen. That soul has chosen all this as their own experience.
Now
They
understood.
have chosen it to come here and go through this experience of the pathetic end stage of life. They have chosen it themselves. And secondly, we can't go and disrupt that or anything. And you see, there are many people who go just like that in a second. My father went like that.
My brother went like that.
Nothing at all, no warning, nothing, no serious illness, nothing. So that is a good death, you see. They chose that. They chose God's gift, that may be God's gift, that they didn't linger and, like you say, be paralyzed in bed, soil the bed and all that, and 10 people having to take care of. That is, they have chosen that.
True. Yeah,
yes,
I got it.
that is the
Understood.
thing.
I finally understood.
It is the sole plan of the person. I have to go through like this kind
Through
of
this, yeah.
situations to get rid of karmic account or whatever. So when the doctor take care of that, like end the life, basically he is interfering with this soul
Yeah,
soul's
Yeah,
plan.
that's
So
true.
that's a big karma.
Yeah.
understood. Got the whole point. Yeah. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, Ambili, and thank you so much, Dr. Lingashwi garu. I got
Oh, thank
big
you.
clarity in the okay. If and all that person in an old age or handicapped in that way came, so he has planned himself to learn that completely, fully.
Yeah,
And
it's
if he
very
tries
sad,
to,
but we can't
mm,
interfere. It's very
yes,
sad, in the cancer ward and so many things, we have seen such people, and then we send them to the hospice or something where they got alleviation, pain alleviation and care. But we cannot just, oh, they're suffering so much. The animals, pets and all, they just shoot them. If they break a leg, like a horse breaks a leg, they just shoot them then and there. And I used to think, why do that? I mean, oh, the horse cannot work anymore. So
true,
I mean, I find it very sad and cruel.
true. I understood the clear clarity about the whole concept here. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you.
Mamtaji, please unmute yourself. Thank you. Can I stop the recording maybe? So we
Yes,
can have
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
conversations. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ambiliji, for
Yeah,
coming to
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
Beam platform. I'll stop the recording and we can still have the conversations then.